Hi, I'm Susan Kane, the creator and host of Unbridled. I'd like to personally invite you to tune in to our new season on HRTV. Episodes air every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And be sure to check the HRTV schedule online for reruns throughout the week. We have an amazing season, and I'm so excited to bring you my interviews with the world's most accomplished and fascinating horse people. I'm in my editing suite where I've been sequestered for the past several months putting together footage. I'm going to take a few moments to bring you through the episodes so you can know who's on, what's on, and tune in when and where you'd like. If you don't have time to watch on TV, you can always catch episodes online at hrtv.com. They're archived online and available by subscription. So the season starts with the absolutely iconic Ann Kursinski, and she is the most amazing horsewoman. 5 Olympic Games, 47 World Cups, Nations Cups, 2 silver medals, and countless Grand Prix wins all over the world. And Ann shares her really unconventional beginnings with Jimmy Williams and the journey that brought her to the stellar results she has now in her riding career. That's a 2-part interview in the first 2 episodes of Unbridled. That is followed by my coach for many years, Neil Shapiro, who was a bronze and silver medalist in the 1972 games in Munich. And Neil has had a career that includes driving standardbreds, harness horses for 30 years, in addition to his world travels as a show jumping star and learning to ride under Bert Denemeth. So again, that's a 2-part interview. That's episodes 3 and 4. And episode 5 is Jenny Oz-Leroy, who at the time that I interviewed her was the CEO of Tavern on the Green, the busiest restaurant in this country, and simultaneously she was showing her horses at HITS. And Jenny is an absolute sweetheart. She shares what that juggle and struggle is like, and also a little bit of her burgeoning new bedazzling business. So you'll see that in episode 5. Episode 6 is a gal that I've known since she was a junior, a rider that I have the utmost respect for, Amy Momrow. And Amy has had some incredible Grand Prix wins. She has beautiful equitation. I used to love to watch her ride in the Capital District. She's from our local Stepping Stone stable where she's been for some 20 years now. So we meet up with Amy at HITS on the Hudson, and in that same episode we meet Arna and Uta, who are from Vermont, and they're competing at HITS in a dressage event for the New England Dressage Association. And we get a sneak peek at Uta's thoroughbred off the track, who came in from California, that is in training to be her next superstar. Episode 7 is really special. This is my Marie Bartiromo interview, when I actually get to interview Tom Struzzari, who is to me the most incredible, influential, and powerful man in show jumping in my generation. I've watched HITS develop from, a little one-day show at Roseview Farm in Poughkeepsie, New York, into the biggest show jumping series in this country, which now hosts 3 $1 million Grand Prix a year. And Tom shares with viewers what that journey was like, and the thought process behind developing HITS, and how he is now applying that to some of his new ventures involving people who like to do things on their own 2 feet. So you'll have to tune in to get a glimpse of that with Tom Struzzari. Episode number 8, we go behind the scenes during a day at the Pfizer Million, and I will bring you an interview with a very handsome young man and his horse Flash. And these two hail from Venezuela. And you meet Rodrigo Pessoa after his jumping round, Laura Chapeau, Lisona, who is now Jessica Springsteen's $1 million mare, or mega money mare. We don't know how much she actually paid, but Lisona and Dara Karens are interviewed. So that's a really fun episode. Lets you see a little bit of, what happens before the course walk, what riders are thinking about before going out to jump massive obstacles, and how they feel after they've jumped the round. So that's episode number 8, and it's behind the scenes at the Pfizer Million. Episode 9 is up close and personal. It's a full episode dedicated to a one-on-one interview with John Lyons. And wow, what a horseman, what an eye-opener, and what a perspective he shares on our beloved four-legged friends. Very special man, very reverent and respectful toward people and horses, and a very refreshing. You'll really glean a lot out of that to look at your horse in a different way, or approach your horse even more so from your horse's point of view. So that's episode number 9. Number 10 is behind the scenes at the American Farriers Association convention, and that's got all sorts of different, hoof care things, and really what goes into equipping the hooves of our horses so that they can compete across multiple disciplines. Number 11 is an interview with Connie Larson, who is a research nutrition scientist with Zinpro, and she researches the minerals that go into hoof care products that are on the market to help grow hooves. And Andrew Ellsbury, a certified journeyman farrier, shares some of the things that he sees challenging healthy feet for horses in competition. Episode number 12, behind the scenes at Equine Affair. Artist Esther Benedict, an amazing woman that makes magnificent horses out of steel. We talk with Amy Gill, who's an equine nutritionist. She's a PhD, and she is the brainchild behind Silaforce and Equiforce, which is a bioavailable source of silicon for horses, something that you'll find out why your horse should be on silicon or Equiforce products. We meet Buck Kalinowski, the author of Cupid's Arrow. So that is at Equine Affair. And then our final episode is about horse keeping on small acreage, and that is with Suzanne Voigt and USDA grassland specialist Daryl Emick. Throughout all of the shows, you'll see an overriding theme that is dedicated to off-the-track thoroughbreds and their usefulness in second careers. We share several stories on horses that were either slaughter bound or just basically discarded, and how they, made it through to new homes, and they're barrel racing, they're doing medieval games, they're eventing, they're show jumping, they're doing dressage. So a lot of fabulous OTTB stories you'll see throughout. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Every episode I try to ask questions that elicit answers from our amazing lineup of guests so that you can take their wisdom and knowledge and years of experience and take it straight to the stable and apply to your horses at home to make your life better with your horses. So I hope you get a chance to tune in. It's every Thursday at 10 p.m. on HRTV, the network for horse sports. If you see something you like, if you have any suggestions, please send me an email. Like us on Facebook, it's Unbridled TV, and Twitter, #Unbridled TV, and join the conversations and join me in helping to share the joy of horses, the unbridled joy of horses.